Hey guys, welcome back to Werner Farms. Be sure to like this video, and also if you're new, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. So as you can see, the tracks are finally off the track tractor. I know a lot of you guys were asking me about when we were going to relug or actually buy new tracks. So I'll kind of walk you guys through the process of what we had to do. We had to take this front hub off and actually hook the hydraulic hose on the outlet right there, or on the inlet right there, out to the outlet back there, and we actually used remote one and loosened the track up, and then just used the forklift as what you saw in the time-lapse video, and actually take the track off. Actually, the hose, we had to actually run down to John Deere down in Knox and actually get a hose specifically for doing this. It actually has a valve on it, since that actually is at 3,000 psi, and you can't just actually hook a coupler onto it. So we actually had to get this, which actually has a valve on it that actually can shut the psi or close it, so you can actually get the coupler on. So actually, the drive wheels and the front hubs up here were actually these were actually redone, I think 5 or 6 years ago, by the same company that we're taking the tracks to. We're actually not buying new ones. We're actually just getting them relugged. So I believe it is DNS Tires out of Richmond. I know they have a location in Nebraska and Idaho. These guys were like one of the first ones to actually start relugging tracks and drive wheels and what we call bogey wheels. I know some of you guys probably call them bogey wheels, but they're actually called mid-rollers. We actually have 8 of those. I took the 2 on the outside, 2 centers on the outside on either side, and the 2 centers on the inside on both sides also. So we got 8 bogey wheels or mid-rollers going down. This one, and actually the one sitting over there, actually go on this back shaft back here. We were taking those off just because we weren't sure if we were going to take those. Actually, those, we actually were going to take them just in case if that one was bad, but it wasn't as bad as what we thought when I took it off. So we're actually just we'll have to buy 2 extra seals from Deere just to put those on, just because the seals are already bad since we took them off. So the actual front mid-rollers are actually on either side, on both the inside and the outside on either side, have actually been redone as well when we got both the drive hub, or the drive wheels, and the hubs up in the front done. So so that's pretty much going on with the track tractor right now. We got every mid-roller bearing and caps all laid out all across the seed bags over here. So actually, we're heading over to Elkhart tomorrow, Elkhart, Indiana. If you guys locally know, they got the PPL pole there tomorrow, so we'll be heading over there tomorrow. Actually, I still got to put seat covers in my truck that I actually just got in today. Yeah. So Friday, today is Wednesday, July 26th. I'm gonna say, I don't know. It's Wednesday in July. Got the truck all set and ready to go. Got the mid-rollers, or what we call bogey wheels, in the back here. Got 8 of those going down there to be redone. Actually, right here, this one. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I did some custom work for the neighbor with the vertical till for them. Just getting ground ready for pickles, I believe. Pickles and some bean ground to be planted in the beans. So actually, when I was driving down our dirt lane, I don't think you guys have seen that before, but the dirt lane that leads back from the county road back to our house, where the other tool shed is, my grandpa actually picked up a part of the bogey wheel. It was the entire rubber off the bogey wheel on the lane. So that one was actually stripped and that was the only one that was actually severely wore. The rest of these are actually, the rubber's just getting loose on them, and it's just getting to the point where dirt's getting under it, and it's just like it's time to replace all those and get them redone. So yeah, we're going down to Richmond on Friday. Thursday is tomorrow, July, like I said, 26th, 27th, I don't know. Week from today is August 1st, so you guys can figure that date then. We're taking the trailer down to Richmond with the tracks on here. Offhand, I have no idea how... The depth on the lugs, I would say, are probably about 1/4 of an inch. Some maybe close to 1/2 inch. Some, as you can see here, not even existent. So, I believe this one was on the left side. If you're sitting in the tractor, it's on the left side, and that one was on the right side. These are 30-inch tracks. These aren't 36s. I'm not sure the length. If you cut it down the center, like what the length is on this at all, I don't know offhand. All I know is that these are 30-inch tracks, and from what I've read online and what Dad actually told me when he went down there last time with Grandpa to go take the drive wheels and the hubs down there, and actually a couple of the mid rollers, like I told you earlier, down to DNS before 5, 6, 7 years ago to get that redone. Because we actually were having issues. We were before having issues having the tracks run straight, which once we got all those drive wheels and etc. done, they ran smooth and straight then. So the process of getting this re-lugged is essentially those scrape all the lugs off and smooth out the tracks and go ahead and glue the new lugs on there, which I guess we're going to look down there on Friday. They have a new design for re-lugging, not the process, but new lugs that that we might be interested in putting on here. What they are, I guess, they're narrower spacing and they're deeper lugs than what you would normally just put on here. It'll be kind of cool to do that. I'm not sure what we're going to do, if we're going to put those styled lugs on there, if we're just going to put the standard lugs that were actually on these tracks. These tracks are Goodyear's, so I'm not sure if I don't believe these are the original lugs. This has been re-lugged before, I believe. We never had the tracks re-lugged, I don't believe. I believe these were at 85% when we bought the tractor back in 2007, so I believe they were just re-lugged shortly, one season I think before we got it. So I guess while we are going to Richmond, the Radiant Heat place is actually over in Ohio, I believe, Columbia, over there somewhere. Columbia, Ohio, I believe. Columbus, Ohio. I don't think it's Columbus, Ohio. I think it's over by Columbia, Ohio, if I believe I'm right. I'm not sure. I'm just going to say this. It's over in the center of Ohio. So, since we figured we had to go and get the Radiant Heat anyways, since we decided to go with those guys, Rocky Fork Heating, I want to say. You guys can Google them. Real great place. We're real happy with them so far, so we're gonna go over there and pick that up and load it on the trailer and go ahead and get that. So since we figured we were heading all the way over to Ohio, we figured we'd swing through Richmond on Friday as well and drop the tracks off. They said it would take a week to get the tracks done, and along with the bogey wheels or mid rollers, whatever you want to call them. So probably late next week we'll be going down there and getting the tracks and putting those on the track tractor here. So otherwise, that's pretty much it for the track tractor. Once we get the bogey wheels back on and once we get the tracks back on, this will be pretty well done, except for probably an oil change before fall. So Otherwise, I guess that's pretty much it for now. I'll probably be doing another time-lapse video of installing the tracks because we haven't done this in actually 5-6 years, taking the tracks off. So otherwise, I guess thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. The links or usernames are down below, so you guys can go follow me on there. So otherwise, I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video and see you guys then.